Hi, welcome back to the show. Ever wonder what it takes to go all out and expose your partner's cheating? What kind of betrayal pushes someone over the edge to reveal every messy detail to the world? Is it the pain, the anger, or something even darker? On October 29th this year, the Taiwanese entertainment industry was shaken like never before. Zack Fanchiang posted a 9-minute video on Instagram accusing his wife, Guoguo, of having an affair with Prince Chiu during their marriage. This bombshell didn't just shock Taiwan. It sent shockwaves throughout the entire Asian entertainment industry. These three are not just random people. They are huge names to young audiences, especially Prince Chiu, one of the most beloved idol singers among millennials. Back in 2006, he was selected through a Channel V idol training show, where thousands auditioned and went through rounds of eliminations before 6 members were chosen to debut as Lollipop, Bang Bang Tang. Prince Chiu was one of them. The group exploded in popularity and quickly became one of Taiwan's top boy bands, boasting a massive fan base. Prince Chiu was the standout favorite. Fans even joked he had an army of 100,000. Teenage girls would even argue over who was really Prince Chiu's wife. That's how intense his appeal was. At their peak, the hype around them was basically like how people go crazy over K-pop groups now. Their rise was so rapid that they held a concert at Taipei Arena of just their first album, an unprecedented achievement that cemented their place in Taiwanese pop culture. Zack, the husband, comes from a family of doctors. His dad's a physician, his mom a former Japanese beauty queen, and his 2 older brothers are dentists. Even though he studied dental tech at Taipei Medical University, Zack followed his heart into modeling and entertainment, with his mixed Taiwanese-Japanese background adding unique charm. Zack and Guoguo's relationship became public around late 2020. In early 2022, Zack proposed, and she quit cheerleading to start a family. She was already 2 months pregnant then. They married 4 months later, and their daughter was born 2 months after that. They often shared happy family moments on social media and were seen as one of the most loved couples in the entertainment. However, on his birthday, July 28th this year, Zack shared a reflective post, but there wasn't a single photo with Guoguo, sparking whispers right away. Just 2 days later, Zack shared a few posts about loyalty in marriage and self-reflection that made everyone even more convinced something was going on. He posted quotes like, "In the end, a marriage comes down to a person's character, and the worst hurt isn't that they don't love you anymore, but that they break your trust in people." He even shared lyrics from Nicki Lee's song Remedy, which is about trying hard to save a relationship, but ultimately losing to yourself. At that time, neither Zack nor Guoguo said anything about the rumors. In the video, Zack said that from late March to mid-April, Guoguo and Prince Chiu went on a 2-week trip to the US with some friends. At the same time, Zack was in Japan with his family for a week. When he came back, he was the one taking care of their daughter. Because of the time difference, Zack tried to message Guoguo during her daytime in the US, but she only gave him a few short replies the whole day. She never said she wanted to see him or their daughter. He was disappointed, but still kept sending her pictures of himself and their daughter, even tried video calls. He figured she was just having a good time on the trip and didn't want to bother her, hoping things would improve when she came back. When Guoguo returned, she said she had a great trip and did a lot of thinking. She told Zack that before they were always too clingy, and she wanted more space to hang out with friends without him. Zack felt upset hearing this, but thought it was normal for couples to feel that way after years together. He decided he'd have to accept it for her happiness. After that, Guoguo started going out with her friends every 2 or 3 days. At first, she told Zack where she'd be and who she was with. Over time, she stopped telling him anything. Not where she was going, who with, or when she'd come home. She'd leave early and come back very late, sometimes not even coming home at all. Their daughter hardly saw her mother during this time. Zack didn't understand why the trip to the US changed Guoguo so much. He tried to be patient and careful not to upset her, but her attitude only got worse. He became really stressed, couldn't eat or sleep well. During their divorce talks, Guoguo pressured Zack to sign an agreement, giving up any assets earned during their marriage. Luckily, Zack's family saw something was wrong and stopped him from signing. He felt he was saved just in time. Later, Zack found solid proof that Guoguo and Prince Chiu were having an affair. It shattered him. His hands shook, his heart raced, and it felt like his world was falling apart. He felt like a fool. One day, when their daughter wasn't around, Zack asked Guoguo to come clean and apologize. She denied everything, swearing on God that she never cheated. But Zack realized the woman he married and had a child with could lie straight to his face. Zack was crushed and angry when he uncovered the evidence, texts, intimate photos, and videos. To the world, they acted like just friends, but behind his back, they were betraying him. It's that old saying, the bolder the disguise, the safer they feel. Reportedly, Zack hired a private investigator who dug up all this proof. He felt like a clown wearing a green hat, a Chinese phrase used for a man whose wife cheats on him. Reports later surfaced, claiming Zack had nude photos of Guoguo and Prince Chiu hugging, with some saying the pictures were taken in Guoguo's home bathroom. But that theory didn't hold up for long. Some people speculated a hidden camera was involved, but experts said that setting up a camera in a bathroom was both suspicious and impractical. Any new items would be noticed, and keeping it powered and connected would be difficult. They pointed out that places like the living room or bedroom would make a lot more sense for hidden recording. On top of that, Mr. Xie, the head of the investigation agency Zack hired, clarified that no explicit photos actually exist. Meanwhile, the divorce negotiations dragged on for months. Zack stayed quiet, wanting to protect their daughter, and worried that Guoguo and Prince Chiu, being more famous, would get public sympathy, painting him as the bad guy. He tried to find some middle ground, hoping things would settle peacefully soon. After 4 long months, nothing really changed. Guoguo and Prince Chiu still didn't show any real remorse. They stayed in close contact, and at one point, Guoguo even brought their daughter to see Prince Chiu. That was the moment Zack felt something inside him collapse. He realized there was nothing left to fight for, so he stopped staying silent and finally went public with that now infamous Instagram post. By then, the pressure on him was huge, both physically and mentally. His image had already taken a hit from all the reports and speculations he hadn't responded to. Work was put on hold, income became a problem, and every day felt like he was sinking a little deeper. To make things worse, the life they'd built together wasn't even in his hands. The house they bought after getting married was under Guoguo's name. The accounts that handled his work income in recent months were also controlled on her side through their management setup. So while he was being dragged through the mud, he struggled to even access to his own earnings. Without help from his agency, he was basically facing both of them alone. Towards the end of the video, Zack called out Prince Chiu directly. Making mistakes is one thing, but refusing to take responsibility is even worse. You tore my family apart and still keep in contact with Guoguo. He didn't stop there. How can you walk the red carpet, dress up, and accept awards as if nothing happened? Is that how you protect your reputation? I used to call you a friend. Now I'm just a joke. He also talked about the people around them, how the ones who knew the truth helped cover it up, while the ones who didn't were used as shields. After finding out the truth, he said that even scrolling through old photos and videos of them together or recalling the jokes they once laughed at sent shivers down his spine. The memories now felt like haunting reminders of a betrayal he never saw coming. It made him ask himself, when did this green head first land on my head? And they would still laugh and tease him at get-togethers, playing off his hurt like it meant nothing. Zack knows the road ahead won't get any easier. He's ready for the flood of rumors and counter stories they'll throw out. Smoke screens meant to distract from the cheating and twist the truth. With their media connections, paid headlines, and massive fan bases, Guoguo and Prince Chiu can spin the narrative and put Zack in the crossfire as the villain. He's aware he's not as famous or influential as they are, but he's chosen to stand his ground and share his side of the story. More importantly, he hopes his daughter will grow up knowing that, even when faced with betrayal and unfairness, holding onto your values, kindness and honesty is what truly matters. This exposé set the internet on fire. What started as a private family matter quickly spiraled into a full-blown media spectacle, spilling messy divorce talks, financial disputes, and personal accusations in the spotlight. Netizens have become amateur detectives, piecing together every detail from every side. And as more revelations come to light, your perspective may shift. So stay tuned. There's more to the story yet to unfold. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you be okay with your partner going on trips with friends? How long would you be comfortable with? What kind of trip would it be? And what kind of friends would make you uneasy? If you uncovered shocking secrets about your partner, would you expose them like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye! To make things worse. Okay.